Check, please. Check, check, check. Checkity check. Check, 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 check. Back up there, camera. You don't belong down there. Alrighty then. Previously on Star Fox Adventures, we discovered some bugs. That's always fun. Especially, there was a double whammy. After we collected the second spellstone, the game automatically saved. My cat wants to chime in too. Yes, what do you have to say? I see. Unfortunately, auto-saving at that particular point, it turns out, has an issue. And if you then crash the game and restart from that save, things don't work very well. So this is an updated version that will no longer auto-save during any cutscene, so hopefully that won't happen anymore. It also has an emergency out-of-memory handler that will get rid of some unnecessary decorative objects around the world, like flowers, so that hopefully running out of memory won't crash the game. So if you start seeing objects disappear around you, it's probably a good time to save and reset, because that means memory is 95% full. Anyway, because of that save glitch, the game thinks we technically never did this. Even though we have the spellstone, we have not actually completed this race, and also there's a guy around here somewhere. And that's why it put us back at the bottom of this instead of somewhere else. Also, fun fact, if you skip through here without blowing up that wall, the loading zone won't trigger, and you'll just fall to your death. So we're gonna want to do this race again. And there he is with the spellstone, even though we have it. That's odd.
Scales! Get the spellstone out of here!
You know, maybe he isn't a hologram. Maybe he just teleports away. That would explain why he needed a shield and why he was able to pick up a guy. This actually works out, because I forgot to show what happens if you fail this race. And it turns out there is actually a unique scene for that. And also that bar at the bottom is a fuel gauge, not a damage gauge. So I'm just going to run out of fuel quickly here, so that we can see what happens. And also, you don't have to beat up the other two guys at all. They're just there to slow you down. The third guy is just fast, so he can be hard to catch up to. Which might make you think you have to beat the other two first, but you don't. Also, let's take a moment to appreciate the amount of detail in here. These crystals at the side there. Not the fox kind, the gem kind. This face in the cave. This area, which you can't actually go back into. Various structures up here. There's actually tracks for a minecart. Oh yeah, and then there's an annoying beeping sound when you're running low on fuel. And then this is what happens when you run out. It just kind of acts weird. Like it's supposed to be the engine sputtering, but they forgot to turn it off.
Don't let us down, Fox. I know you can do it.
So yeah, that's the one failure scene in the game that actually has some unique aspect to it, and I forgot to show it off, so go me. Let's also do something funny. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I'll just reload. Too far. Excuse me. Let's see, what can I throw in there? I don't remember what the bomb was. But maybe that. Just want to add my location. Ah! It killed me! That's not what I wanted to do, but you know what? Screw it. You can use that to put something in the cutscene, and then they'll actually go through and they'll still be there during the race, but it's not worth the effort. It's not that funny. So we'll just fast forward through this cutscene, which looks funny with the audio going out of sync. And the audio is going to continue during this, I think. Oh, maybe not. And now let's try to actually win the race. Which can be a little difficult if you hit too many things, because you'll never catch up with the guy. Like that slowed me way down. I don't know what exactly happened there. Those guys went right over top of me. It's a bit odd. Smash. You just gotta smash into them a few times without running out of fuel. Still, this is just a circle, so I don't know what the big deal is, even if you ran out of fuel. You could just wait for him to come back around and clothesline him with your staff. But, nope, can't do that. He actually tries to fake you out at one of these turns as well. He actually slows down so that you'll go past him. Alright. That one wasn't too hard. But now the game will not automatically save. But instead goes straight to this cutscene.
Well done, Fox. You now have the second spell stone.
And with scales gone, my tribe can now start to rebuild their lives. I am forever grateful.
Don't forget, as soon as you get back to the surface, you need to find the Ocean Force Point Temple.
Oh yeah, that place. We're gonna play our invisible trumpets. And she would have given us the 5th heart, but I already hacked that in, so... Interestingly, they actually set your hearts to 5, not just increase it by 1. So, looks like we still have 5. Unless the animation just didn't show. And maybe it won't crash this time. Okay. Yeah, the world map is bugged, so that's funny. But we don't need to worry about it. don't know why that happens on my desktop, but not my laptop. It shouldn't be different. They're emulators. So I'm definitely going to have to investigate that. Anyway. Since we do have the spellstone, and actually that didn't even save, we're now back here, where we left off last episode. All we have to do now is remember where this other crystal was. And that exposed that. Just lights up that statue. Okay. I probably should have looked this up before I started, but I forgot. Because I'm smart. But maybe Slippy can help us. LightFoot on the beach. Wait, what did he say about the disguise, though? Search the water-filled cave. Disguise may be useful. Okay. I remember there was LightFoot on the beach. I just thought that was later on in the game. Maybe it's a different one that I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, this guy. Speaking of the disguise, here's an interesting trick. If you do that, these guys won't attack you, although he did hit me. Kind of caught in the crossfire there. You can still have Tricky attack them. But this one actually becomes invincible when you are disguised. That's not a bug either. That's programmed specifically to check if you have the disguise, then this guy won't take any damage. I guess they just didn't want to deal with how this guy reacts when a Sharp Claw rescues him. I don't know.
Hey, you stay away, you stinking furball, or me smash you good. What? But I just saved you. Me trust no one. Sharp Claw say I steal
Hey, can I have that?
things, but they stinking liars.
Watch out. What the hell did you do? You, like, reverse caught it. It wasn't even a throw, it just kind of warped out of your hands.
Me get out of this place. Adios.
Also, previously I pointed out that the death chamber gas won't hurt you when you're disguised. That is also not a bug. That is specifically programmed, and I have no idea why. Only that particular gas. Anyway, there's that gem. Let's just keep in mind that that guy threw it to us twice. At no point did we ever coerce him or threaten him or anything. He just threw it at us. And we gave it back, and he threw it at us again. Just go through here. This, right? No. I'll stick a horn in there? No. 2 fire gems. You'd think it'd be a fire gem and an ice gem or something, but nah. Since it's the ocean force point temple, obviously it's going to be fire. Makes sense. Oh look, a button. This game sure loves its hidden buttons. Tricky, are you okay? Breathing pretty heavy. How did I get down there? What's this going on here? 70% okay. So now, I can just swim across. But there's a block in the way, so now what? Let's go here then. Or was it the other way? Look at this.
Flame!
Sure, the one time I see it, he doesn't see it. What? Stupid wall, get out of my way. Wow. This is the hardest mushroom to collect. What was that? When I hit the mushroom, there was a bunch of little rainbow cubes coming off it. Some texture didn't load in. That's pretty strange. So that falls down. Tricky is suddenly over there. Don't remember if I need to move that box straight away or I can wait, but skipping the magic, so... Well, what's down here? It just goes back, so yes, I need to move the box now, which means I need to hit the switch again, because, yeah. And again, suddenly appear in the water. Tricky is making running sounds even when he's not running. Good enough. On we go. Ooh, hidden beach resort. Oh, but it's got monsters. Can't see anything from here. There must be goodies hidden around here. There's mushrooms. Magical plants. Not the smoke kind, but the other kind. Mysterious water pillars. And a door. Oh. Nope, look about. Find a ladder. Another ladder. We're on the wrong side of it. Nice little resort there. Uh-oh. A bad guy. Hold on, dude. Let me go through my menu first. Sometimes you press the button for ice and nothing happens. Ooh. Sparkly. Mind if I do? Now, since it's obviously impossible to climb over that gate, need to use the spell stone. Yep, this place may as well be called Fort Knox. Tricky, how the hell are you in here? Look at my butt. What? What? What are you looking at? What? There's nothing there. What are you so interested in? Is there really, though? Yes, do go ahead and run over there. Go get the bad guy. I don't know if this will work, but let's try it out. Yeah! This is a fun little puzzle. Oh, you can't set the box down, you have to throw it. Because reasons. If only there was some way we could weigh down this switch.
Stay.
We don't necessarily need to do that, but anyway. 1, 1, 2, 1, 4, 2. 1, 2, 1, 4, 3. Oh. Ow. That looks extremely painful. Do not want to accidentally step too far over and hit the wrong one. I guess I could use the disguise to sneak past these dudes. Or I could just do this. Oh, of course, he shields it. Even from behind. That makes sense. I don't think I even need to bother with it. Yeah. Oh, a hidden thing. But it's not there. Ow. What are these guys even doing in here? How did you get in without the spellstone? That lock is unbreakable. You'd have to be able to climb over a waist-high thing. Dead end. Very small magic refill. Right next to a much bigger magic refill, because reasons. Ow, Tricky, don't push monsters into me. That is not helpful. I can't shoot those guys, but... This is a fun part. Once again, there's no such thing as safety guardrails. And this is slippery, because it's wet, because being near water makes it wet. Yeah, it's pretty dumb that they can just block endlessly. I get the feeling that they kind of ran out of time to program decent enemy AI. The theme of this game is they ran out of time to program things. What is happening? I am in the Ocean Force Point Temple, attempting to return the second spellstone to its natural habitat. To do that, you have to walk along very narrow, slippery catwalks, or foxwalks. Because because safety hazards are fun. Meanwhile, Tricky's just having a bath, I guess. Walled City is not going to be for a while yet. This is only the second of 4 spellstones. We're at exactly 50% through the game, according to the tracker on the file select, so that's neat. And what did that do again? It wasn't much. I think I'd open the gate down here. You can jump there, but you can't because there's an invisible wall. Just game design. Most Zelda games and/or clones do have pretty simple AI programming, but not to the point that the enemies can just block everything. Food? There's no food here. Oh, there's food up there. And fuel. And bad guys. I think more games need something like Dark Link, where it's just literally the player character as a bad guy. Complete with hilarious exploits like that can stab in front of you facing the wrong direction and your hitbox will go behind you and hit him. Get out of my way, mushroom. Nope, can't work yet. We have to do a thing. Which is that green? Okay. It's hard to see through the fires. Yeah, this is a very pretty game. But yes, grubbed up. It's not a mushroom, it's something similar. And now we're in a different part of the temple, with automatic doors. How futuristic. Yeah, I'm not sure if the hammer exploit is actually a glitch. It might be on purpose, because they give you that hammer in the previous dungeon. But it is pretty silly. I haven't actually played Star Fox Assault, funny enough. Maybe I should and make a Krystal mod for it. So, we've got a door. You see a door, a wall, a door. Ah, reference. And we've got a magic gate or something. Ah, very useful. You don't want any ordinary person to walk into that closet and take that brick. Which, as it turns out, is a very important brick because it can phase right through dinosaurs. Tricky, get out of there. One thing I should do with this mod is speed up the sideways motion, because it kinda sucks. It took about 2 months to get Krystal playable, because I had to figure everything out from scratch, all the file formats. But it's been a project I've worked off and on for about a year now. Once you get to know how the game is structured, it's a lot simpler to understand and modify things. And especially this game's programming is particularly nicely organized. Oh, that's how that works, yeah. I've heard people say you can play as Krystal, but not really. Which is pretty silly. So it's probably the same deal as this game, you just have to force it to load the model and use it. And the voices were already loaded, so that was nice. Now, what did that accomplish? Flip the switch. There's water. Why am I not rising up to the surface of this water? There's jellyfish, or Metroids, or technically they're called Hagabon Mark II. I've never seen Hagabon Mark I. It's in the program, but I don't think it's ever there. So, where am I going? There's a thing down here. I should probably pay more attention to what the switches do when I activate them. Tricky seems pretty interested in this bad guy, so let's get rid of it. It's probably not important, but let's try it. Wow, he's not even impressed. Okay, let's just flip this switch again and actually pay attention to what happens. Oh, it's just the water level. There was another switch over here. I can press now. There we go. And once again, this is obviously unclimbable. Oh, we can get ourselves squished by the door in here, I guess. No way anybody could climb that, so we need to go back up there. Just switch the water level. Or we could probably just use that brick, but I'm not sure if it will even let you pull it out of there. There we go. Sometimes the climbing is very finicky. And then there's another Metroid. It's funny that you can kill them with fire when Metroids are weak to ice. I mean, sure, they're not actually Metroids, but shut up. And then we have this, the worst part of the dungeon. In particular, one of these plants is really dumb, because when you hit it, the gem always falls down, so you have to climb down to grab it. Back up to hit the plant. And they're only red plants, so they don't give you very much. This one is the one I was talking about. It just falls straight down. One of the things on my to-do list for this mod for a long time has been to move that freaking plant. But really, this whole room sucks, and we'll see why. I don't remember if I need to do flame first, but I'll do it. Yes, that gets this thing moving. And now we have a time limit for no reason. And we have to do this with limited magic power. And you have to time things very carefully because they take forever to actually go down and do the thing. And I'm just going to keep hitting the buttons. Well, this time it isn't so bad, because it doesn't matter which one you trigger. Shut up. You just have to not suck at aiming, which already makes it difficult for me, but... Tricky, please. I'm trying to do things. I could actually time this, but... I'm definitely going to modify this to remove the time limit because it is completely pointless. You come on. And you have to do that again later on, and it's worse, because you also have to match colors. And you have to use up your magic, and you don't get much in the way of refills, and they're really annoying to get to, and it's a time. So, yeah, I hate that. The time limit adds nothing. I'm going to just get rid of it, and now we're back here, where we started. There's a thingy, but we can't use it because reasons. I guess it's electric. It's turned off. Now we have another puzzle, complete with annoying jellyfish and very limited magic refill. Come on, move. If you're too high up, she doesn't like to move over. Very finicky. This puzzle isn't particularly difficult, but the jellyfish certainly doesn't matters. Okay, fine, I'll feed you. Just shut up. I'll try to feed you. There you go. It took 4 tries. Good. Now stop whining. I don't remember the solution to this exactly, but it's pretty simple. I think you just go in a circle. We're going to China. Can't you see how we're preparing to go to China by doing all this? You know, we're packing our bags, we're buying a ticket. Nope, that was the wrong thing to do. Maybe it wasn't actually. Maybe I'm just not that smart. Yeah, there we go. It's just a circle. I just forgot that it's more than 4 steps. There's another variant of this puzzle later on that I believe is not just a circle. And that activated this thing. Because, yeah. This temple demands a lot of magic use, but doesn't give you a lot of magic. I mean, there are plants all over, but they're just the small ones. Now we're up here. Sup? Come on, you can do it. There's this. We can go over here. And I don't remember there being anything useful here. It's just a loop. Well, it's not quite a loop because now we're on the other side, aren't we? I don't know. I thought there was an extra life or something over there, but I don't need it. I do want to try it for 100%, but it's not that important. It's green. Sure looks green when it's in front of green, but when behind it. Did I get it, or was that just a funny sound effect? I also have to aim pretty carefully because I'm not lined up very nicely. You have to time it. Okay, is it blue or green? I can't tell because the fire's in front of it. Okay, it's green. It just has a very finicky hitbox. fireball hitboxes bigger, but there are some puzzles that might become impossible if I do that, so... take a little look. I wonder if I should try to make a keyboard mud spot for the aiming. Really? None of those are hitting? Is there more than one that I have to do here? There's only one torch. I just have to aim really, really precisely. I wonder if this is actually a case where Fox would be able to do it better because he's shorter. Try that. No, that doesn't really make a difference. Just have to go further back. This is extremely finicky. None of those hit. Did I break it again? Let's go grab some more magic. Somewhere. There is an extra life over there. I knew it. I just don't remember how to get to it. Gotta get up there somehow. I think actually you can get up the other way in that room. I'm gonna bother with it. Just gonna hunt for magic plants. See how this temple gets annoying with the magic. That gives me almost nothing, so I'm just gonna go to the next room. Oh, not that one. The other one that looks identical. Actually, just here. What the? That's never happened before. I wonder if you can do that in the original game. If I move around a little bit, we should be able to get back in bounds, but no. Well, because free move turned itself back off. Tricky's out here too. Huh, cool. Right then. Oh, that looks fun. Anyway. Hopefully not back there. That was not a good place to be. Come on, go forward there. It's not hard. She jumps down on her own. I didn't climb down either. It just kind of happened on its own there. Ow. So I bet that could happen in the original. It's pretty silly. Not that it would be of any use, because when you go out of bounds, you just freeze in place forever. I guess the game is just waiting for the next map to load in, and it never will, because there's no map to load. But whatever the reasons for it. Get out of there. Oh, no! Come on! Let's see if this will actually hit. There! That only took, what, 70 tries? Ooh, it belongs. Don't mind if I do. Again, how is Tricky here already? I'm starting to think there are just multiple Trickies.
Let's play.
Yeah, this seems like an appropriate time to play.
Go get it.
Well, go on. It is bouncing around down there.
I'm not doing it.
Aw, come on, you said you wanted to play. Alright, let's glue this stone in. Again, it is not the right shape. It does not actually fit in there, but... magnets, I guess. And Tricky is already back out here. Maybe Tricky is just a figment of our imagination. So, that happened. What's he so excited about? Food? Tricky, you can't have any more food. You were full. You can catch it, I guess. But I'm not going to spend time doing that. Oh, incoming message. Thanks, very helpful. Since you insist, I guess I'll take a look. Thorntail Hollow? Wow. I would never have thought to go there. Didn't you hear me? We're going to Thorntail Hollow, obviously. I bet I could pick that guy off. Uh-oh. He's aiming at me. I don't believe the staff can actually reach that far. Dum-de-dum. Come on, frame rate, you can do it. Yeah. We're all the way back to the hollow. At some point I'm going to have to add some warps or something to reduce the amount of backtracking. Tricky teleporting around again. Is there anything here? Looks like there should be, but I don't think so. Unless you can climb up there from somewhere else. Ow. Here we are in Nanosecond Village. I mean, LightFoot Village. I really hope somebody gets that. Oh, it's so cute. Let's eat it. Oh.
Hey there, little fella. Oh, I don't like this fox.
Yeah, but you're a racist.
Fox! Look out! It's a trap!
Oh, that's what you meant. Panty shot. What did I do last night?
That's the one! That's the stinking beast that took my treasure!
You mean the treasure that you threw at me multiple times?
What happened? Untie me right now! I am Chief LightFoot, and we don't like thieves.
So if you thought this game was furry bait before...
Thief? What are you talking about? You take our treasure
Random bird.
and give it to the stinking shop claws. Yeah, tell him, Chief. Kill the stinking pig. I didn't take your treasure. You gave it to me. Let me show you what we do to thieves. Use the flame command at the right time, and I'll help you get out of here.
Why couldn't you just help anyway? So this is another one of those mini-games where the first time I tried it, it seemed incredibly difficult. I was mashing A at the right time, but it just wasn't working. Nothing seemed to help. I thought, is the timing just incredibly tight, or what? Am I supposed to be doing something different? And then I died, and then I discovered the controller wasn't working at all. It had just given up during that cutscene. So that was fun. It turns out when the button actually works, this isn't very hard. That said, I'm not very good at timing, so... Come on. Okay, that was bad. Ow. Come on, game. You can do it. Yeah, why do you need to time this, though? Can't you just attack them? Nothing special happens if you fail this, though. You just die. Just a normal death scene. Oh, almost had that one. Yeah, come on. I know I'm bad at these, but this is just embarrassing. Really? Bonk. There we go. Oh, come on, that was so close, though. I'm just gonna cheat, because screw it. Don't mind me. It's only fair. You guys falsely accused me of stealing stuff. That time was close enough. Yes, because I control the birds.
And I'll untie you.
So they just have this set up to tie people up.
Thanks for helping
I guess.
that Queen Fox. I'm glad I could return the favor.
Makes sense, I guess that's what they do to thieves. Seems a bit pointless if you're just gonna kill them, though. What save's coming? What are you talking about? That only happened once. All those failures never happened. Anyway, does anyone really want to watch me die? Already seen that. So now that we've beaten these guys up, let's just head back to the hollow. Or actually, no. We have to stay and do a thing here. Oh, it's just money. Money I cannot hold. Run free, little bugs.
Fine.
Don't you mean steal? You found a brick of wood. Yes. That looks very important. Are people making memes out of my mod? That is excellent. Well, if you want to see me die... There you go. Except for the box on the screen. Excuse me. Tricky is panting again. I wouldn't mind it, except I worry that someone's gonna think I'm panting. Wow, what a crappy guy. Panting into his microphone the whole time. No, it's not me. It's him. I swear. Yeah, I do.
Fox! Shouldn't we
Okay.
take a look around? There may be a Krystal spirit
What
here.
is that cloth doing? Well, what gives you that impression? Yeah, free camera is something I need to do, but in the meantime, Dolphin has this built in, so that's something. But no, if there's mods, or if there's memes being made of the mod, I definitely want to see them, because that'd be great. Didn't I already smash this box? I guess not. So anyway, I guess all we want to do now is find our way over there. You might think you can climb up there or burn it, but nope. You just gotta swim for it. That bird just bonked into the hole. Just flew sideways as well. That's pretty great. Can't jump. Will not jump off that ledge. You'll just fall. So we get trench foot and go over here. Find another thingy.
Fine.
I can't imagine why Krystal would be so popular. Tricky, hello. Where is that bugger? Will you piss off? I'm trying to find a dinosaur, okay? I really do not like that the enemies respawn. There he is, the idiot. He's just going to go right through that wall. Physics be damned. That's not the menu I wanted to open. Well, this seems like a good place to stop. But, now that I have the correct version, I can finally show a thing. Assuming I can find 5. Let me just pause so that the bird doesn't kill me. Mouse. Okay, so save state, and then warp back to here, and hopefully nothing will go too horribly wrong. There we go. Everything's gone missing, but that's no biggie. Just gonna auto-save, but... Get up there! Just reload the save state to undo that, so none of this actually gets saved. Guess that would probably break the game. I am playing. What do you think I'm doing? So, there's a hole in the wall here. Knowing my luck, this will probably crash, but... 6... 6... Ha! That's not where I expected it to crash, but okay. Let's try it again. I know exactly why that one happened. Got a malformed object name. I just wish I knew why it only happens on this computer. We're going here again. Not there. And maybe I'll just go ahead and save to another slot here. Because it's a little unstable. Okay, quit moving the camera. Spawn. Okay. Oh, wrong one. I'll get it, damn it. There. Object 6B. And my coordinates. Is 4 parameters. Which we will set like so. B4. Let's just save again, just in case it goes horribly wrong. And start. Hey, a switch. Let's activate it. Nothing happens. Cool. This one B4, isn't it? Oh no, that's the wrong one. I'm mixing it up with a different one. Oh, we want 0, 0, 2, 3. Wow! Unfortunately, it does not create the explosion effect, but I can just switch a wall on and off. Cool. Now let's go back here and save so that our save file doesn't get messed up from that. And thank you for watching. Don't forget to throw the like button at Tricky so that maybe you will stop being an idiot. And bury the subscribe button deep inside an ancient temple where there's bad guys somehow. And take the bell and tie it up and